no different than the label of a terrorist, enabling forms of punishment, warfare, detention, right, that are on the basis of nothing other than that label. So whether it's with gangs or with terrorists, the state has these labels that it uses to dehumanize entire populations to such an extent to make something like holding somebody in a box for 40 years somehow acceptable, no matter what they've done, right? So as you know, I said we'd like to emphasize today that solitary is not just a space, it's a tactic of violence, a tactic of repression, it's a global one. It's one that's being used by this state, by our government, in its imperialist wars all over the world. And it's not a coincidence that the wars today, the wars in Afghanistan, the wars in Iraq, they are essentially wars where the U.S. goes into a nation and starts building prisons and starts building detention centers, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of detainees, right? So it's a global form of a global strategy of repression, and therefore it calls for global forms of solidarity and resistance. Right. And that's why we're going to end with Finn is going to read for us a letter of solidarity from Chiapas.